Hello, hello, hello out there. One of the things I love about being in Georgia is the nature aspect. So I'm here at Stone Mountain Park. I just left from Gilly Brew and Bar, and then I took a stop at Front Porch and had an amazing taco. Oh my gosh. I got the oyster mushroom taco. If you have not gone to Front Porch, make sure you check it out. It's in Stone Mountain Village. It is delicious. I'll have to post what I got a little bit later on my page. But I wanted to talk about healthy relationships, recognizing what's healthy for you in a relationship. And I was thinking because, I'm out here in nature, the environments that we're in is what helps us to determine if something is healthy or not. And so, a person that started life, say they were in a healthy environment growing up as a child, and growing up in a healthy environment as a child sets a certain tone. And so you transition to an environment that's not necessarily healthy as an adult. Say you're in a working environment that's not healthy. You're in a friendship that's not healthy. Sometimes you even have family member relationships that's not healthy, or a romantic relationship is not healthy. And when you're in that environment, it stunts your growth. And when it stunts your growth, there's so many things that you're not aware of because you're not, growing to your full potential. And so I was just thinking about how with being out here in nature, plants have to be in a healthy environment so that they can grow. So they need the air, they need a certain amount of light, a certain amount of shade, a certain amount of temperature. And it's understanding that all of these things are connected so that the nutrients that they need, that they get from the ground, helps them to grow. So when you have this environment that helps you to grow, that helps the plants to grow, then that plant, then that tree, then all of whatever is around it can be at its full potential. It could be its healthiest in that particular environment. And I love that. And when we recognize that about ourselves, that's what sets a different tone. So what I mean by recognizing that about ourselves is sometimes because we're in a bad environment, we don't recognize what a good environment would be like, and we're stagnant. We're not growing. But the moment you get in that healthy environment, then everything just starts, flourishing. And so I'm just really appreciative that I'm able to take a stroll in the middle of the day if that's what I choose to do. But being in that healthy environment allows me to grow. It allows me to be at peace. But that means understanding what is a healthy environment. You have to be able to define what's a healthy environment for you. And I think to understand what a healthy environment for you, you do have to know what's unhealthy so you can learn what's healthy. And when we think about healthy things, we typically don't want to do it because it requires discipline. It requires consistency. It's a regimen. Being healthy is a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. And so when we are trying to continue down that journey of being healthy, I think sometimes we don't realize that there's certain friendships, there's certain people in our life that we have to break apart from. It doesn't mean that you don't love the person. It just means that it's not healthy for you. A healthy relationship in a healthy environment means that respect is involved. If you're in a relationship with someone and respect is not involved, that's how you identify this is not a healthy relationship. So I just wanted to come on here as I was taking a stroll in the park over here at Stone Mountain, and just to let you know, make sure that when you're making decisions about being in a healthy environment, that you pay attention to who's being respectful towards you, who is not respecting it. It might be the space that you might need to grow. It might be the time. It's a variety of factors, but you have to determine, what does comfort look like to you? What are my boundaries? And then enforce those boundaries, because that's what you're doing to determine what comfort looks like to you. And in that environment of comfort, it will be healthy. It will help you to prosper and move forward in life. So I just wanted to drop that to you guys. I'm seeing some remarks here. It says the most unhealthy environment is in Israel. Okay, all right. Well, I'm talking about in relationships, but thanks for that tidbit. But thank you guys for just listening to me for a moment. I'm going to continue on my journey here walking, and stay encouraged.